Oh, so Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, no longer with the Ravens, wants to find a team that needs a safety. I can think of a team, at least just for one game. I don't want to bring him back here. I'm just kidding. 248-539-9797.
Ski-mask.
David, it's time once again for Can We Say That? All right, Rico gave us the college version. Now it's time for the professional version. Here we go. And I'd like some feedback from everybody on these. That includes you, Kenny, Hatchet, and, of course, Rico. Can we say that the Lions will be facing the best team in the National Football League Monday night?
Yes. Yes, we can. It's a very fluid situation in the National Football League, but I would say right now the Bucs appear to be the best team. They, you look at their opponents that they've played. Yeah, I can. With the Bills losing last night and the Eagles losing last night, yeah, I'm okay with that.
So Monday night is a scrimmage against themselves because the Lions are the best team in the NFL.
Oh, you think so?
I do.
Okay.
Still?
So yeah. One loss doesn't change
No,
that
I
for
know.
me.
But what about two?
Because they have two losses, that doesn't mean nothing to me.
Okay.
They're the best
No,
team.
I know. All right. That's fine. Both teams have major
So
injuries.
I guess I need to make an announcement that this is going to be a game against the Lions and the Lions on Monday night.
Blue versus gray.
Wow. Kenny?
There you go.
I stand with David, not just because you can call me a lion homer if you like, but I mean, there's a lot of very good two-loss teams. And I think that's the way it's going to be leading up into the bye week. I think we're going to see a lot of teams that we thought were going to be much better. And by the way, if you would have signed me up for this record, knowing this at the beginning of the season, I would have signed that piece of paper every single time.
Absolutely. So, but I'm going to go back at you a little bit here. I know Lion fans will be pissed. I think the Lions are really, really good. But now, as opposed to what we thought before the season started, who did they beat?
I understand that. But again, look at the Bucs.
I know.
They're winning everything last minute. Is that
True.
really what you...
No, I know. You're right. I get that, too.
Can you keep doing that?
Yeah, I mean, before the season, you tell me the Lions are going to beat Baltimore at Cincinnati on the road. That was before
You'd have
Burrow
been like,
got
yes.
hurt, before
They're
Baltimore
really
turned into
good.
crap.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
it's
here's the thing. But David, Lions' best win is who?
Their best win is against Baltimore.
right.
Actually, it's not.
It is. No, at the
Best-
time, their best win is Baltimore. I don't care what Baltimore's done since. Their best win is against Baltimore.
Okay.
You think
Baltimore
it's-
was
you think
good.
it's Chicago?
then.
Chicago's technically they are. They're 3-2. Yeah. That's their best win.
It's going to be very interesting to revisit this conversation once the season is
Yes.
over, when it's all said and done, and see
Absolutely.
how the Ravens actually finish out.
They'll make the playoffs.
Oh my goodness!
Can
They
we?
will.
Can
The
we?
Ravens are going to win the North.
Hold on. We'll get to that in a little bit. Can we say that the 2024 draft quarterback class could be the best since 1983's class? And that class, by the way, if you don't know, was John Elway, Dan Marino, Jim Kelly, and Ken O'Brien. 2024.
You got Caleb, Jaden, Drake May. You have JJ, Bo Nix,
and Michael Penix.
and Michael Penix. Yep.
No.
Since 83, though. So the only thing that I think comes close is 04 with Roethlisberger, Eli, and Rivers, and Matt Schaub.
I'd have to look and see all the different quarterback classes, Stoney. You kind of threw me for a loop here.
2024 is a really good class.
Yeah, I mean,
It has potential,
that's what I say. Could be.
but they're a long way away from Hall of Famers.
I know.
Their worst quarterback right now is JJ.
Right.
Everyone
and he
else
hasn't done anything. He hasn't
Yeah.
played really.
Yeah, look,
Spencer
Penix,
Rattler's even doing something.
Penix has to, his late throws, he got lucky last night.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
This
And
might be a prove-it one for 2020, though.
Yeah,
Because
it
Joe
is
Burrow,
early.
Tua, Justin Herbert, Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts.
Oh, that's a good one.
Not bad. I mean, I'm saying it's close. It's
Yeah.
not like by a landslide.
Right. They've got a Super Bowls in there. Absolutely. Can we?
Hey, Kenny, don't forget Trey Lance.
Who? Can we say that if his team does not make the playoffs, John Harbaugh will be fired after the season?
No, I think that he kind of like Mike Tomlin has enough built up equity that the Ravens, and the Ravens are a class organization, would give him another opportunity. Hey, John, we're gonna say this was a bump in the road. You lost your quarterback. We're gonna give you another chance. I don't see them firing him after 1 year.
They have a bye week this week, which means they'll get healthy. They're going to make the playoffs, guys. They will make the playoffs. And if they don't, they will not fire John Harbaugh. Okay. But they're going to make the playoffs.
Wait, David.
Coming off the bye week, they have the Bears, Miami, and the Vikings and the Browns. That's 4 straight wins, and they can rack up that quickly and get back in the race.
With that defense, I don't know if it's 4 straight wins.
They'll get healthy, though.
Okay.
Even if they get healthy, David, I'm sensing some type of.
So what you're
so
telling
you're saying
me?
That they're going to win the division, or they're going to make the playoffs?
They're going to win the division. You think my team's going to win the division? Have you seen them? Somebody has to, and it's going to be them.
All they do is win.
You realize what? You guys have, a 3-game lead?
It doesn't matter. We play each other twice the rest of the year.
Okay.
They can catch up easily like that.
Okay, here's the problem, David. After the Buffalo game, they lost by 1.
I don't care. They weren't healthy.
Okay. Then the Lions broke them, and they never came back. They scored. They're going down. They scored 30 against the Lions, 20 against the Chiefs, 10 against the
with no Lamar.
Against Houston,
Bears,
and then
Dolphins,
3 against the Rams.
Look at the schedule. Bears, Dolphins, Vikings, Browns, Jets, Bengals before they place me.
In David's defense, the last few weeks they didn't have Lamar, so that's why their point total was low.
I'll give you Cleveland, and I'll give you Miami.
All right.
But
I'll give you the Jets also. I mean, what do we do? I think they win most, if not all, of those games.
Speaking of which, can we say that Aaron Glenn should have said bleep culture and kept Aaron Rodgers for 1 year?
No, I think it was time to move on from Aaron Rodgers. He needed somebody else.
I think I agree with David. On this one, I agree with David. The other one, David's out of his mind. But because Aaron Rodgers would have been a sideshow, and he's a first-year coach. Yeah. And this is his first job as head coach. You don't need the distraction. Just let me be bad. Let me go through the honeymoon period, and I'll get this thing turned around. I don't need the media asking Aaron Rodgers right now, well, what do you think of your new coach? Are you guys going to win? And no, good for him.
But at least he would have a few wins, and he's getting just destroyed in the New York media, Aaron Glenn.
But you know what? But Glenn knew that when he took the job.
Know.
You weren't going to Seattle.
I know, he played there.
You were going to New York.
You're right there. Can we say that Dave Canales should be considered a candidate for Coach of the Year? I mean, the Panthers are only 3-3,
but they're 3-3.
Yeah,
they're the Panthers. They shouldn't be 3-3. Right. So yes.
Okay. No. And David, you know what? You know who should be considered for Coach of the Year?
Mike Tomlin.
No. Because unfortunately, we don't give good coaches consideration. Right. But after what happened in week 1, I look at your boy Dan Campbell.
My boy, that's Kenny's boy.
No.
All right.
No, I think that he turned this thing around, 2 new coordinators, and they kept the ball rolling. The one common denominator is him. Look, they don't give it to the good coaches.
Right.
They give it to the mediocre and bad coaches. But I think Campbell's name should be in there.
Neither of the guys you both have named are in the top 5 of FanDuel's odds.
Kenny, I realize
right now I'd vote for Mike for Vrabel.
Vrabel's number 2. Shane Steichen is number 1.
Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes. Can we say that Howie Roseman, the Eagles general manager, now that Zadarius Smith suddenly retired out of nowhere, will acquire Trey Hendrickson?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. I could easily see it happen. Why? Because they don't sleep in Philly. They're constantly trying to get better. They actually believe in windows there. So I would be shocked if he was not going there. I thought that there were a couple other teams, but one team, Stoney's kind of taking themselves out now that Warner's hurt.
Right.
I think the Niners are just willing to just say, we're going to be bad this year. I think it's all Philly. that if he doesn't play in Cincinnati, he'll be in Philly.
I don't think they land him, but they'll be in reports that they called. I think there's a sneaky team here, and I know they're already good. But the Denver Broncos,
wow.
You add another guy to the rotation, I think they should be in the running, to me, to get Trey Hendrickson.
All right. Time for what, one more?
Sure.
All right. I have two here if you want. Can we say that Mr. Daniel Dimes will win the MVP?
No.
Daniel Jones.
Maybe comeback player of the year?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I can see comeback player of the year.
Baker's the favorite.
Right now, I would say the guy that plays on the second best team, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
I think is the leader in the clubhouse right now.
He's the fourth. I know, yeah. Baker Mayfield probably should win it.
But Jones will get votes, I think.
He's going to Mac Jones.
All right. And finally, can we say that European NFL fans should not allow the NFL to send any more games in their continent? Because so far...
Are they European NFL fans?
Yeah, there are. Vikes, Steelers, Vikes, Browns, Broncos, Jets, they've been awful. However, the next three, Rams, Jags, Falcons, Colts, Commanders, Dolphins. You might get a game or two.
Stoney, they're all bad. Every game over there is the first team to score 20.
I know.
The teams are all sleepy. They're not used to anything. They're eating fish and chips for the games. No. Just in this thing. I know it won't. It ranks right up there with the big noon kickoff in college. It's the thing that nobody asked for, but we're stuck with. But no. Every Sunday you wake up at 9:30, it's like, wait, there's a game being played?
I enjoy it. I really do.
And you flip over and you're like, I'd rather listen to one of David's sermons.
I was on the recumbent bike.
Come on through.
I was on the recumbent bike Sunday watching that Jets Broncos and just basically falling asleep while I was exercising. That was awful.
The Jets was bad.
That was
bad.
awful. And that is the professional edition of
Well
Can
done,
We
Stoney.
Say That?
Well done.